are at the Habitat for Humanity Restore in Raleigh. Haven't been here in probably over a month. See if they have anything exciting. Alright, so here are the movies. They actually have a lot more than usual. What's up here? Strange wilderness. Alright, let's see. We're gonna start here. Sorry, it's pretty dark in this place. They don't have much lighting. It's mostly natural, which I'm fine with. Got that goosebumps. Twilight, Blu-rays, Robot Chicken. Orgy? You never know. Some of these music things could be worth something. Sleeper Cell. Next Karate Kid. Is that the fourth one?
It's right there!
I'm not sure if neither do they.
Come on, Bob, over here. Mommy, can I get this? Not right now, no, definitely not. Liam!
Shredder's Final Countdown. Is this the early 2000s? I gotta look that up. Maybe. Land Before Time 10 and 11. Holy crap! Can't believe they made it that far. Welcome to the Dollhouse. There we go. Is this John Waters? Todd Solondz, that's right. This one I'm interested in. Yes. Face of Terror. Rick Schroeder. Like a random action movie here. I don't know. Diner, Bloodwork. I know, sometimes these Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen are worth money. I know it's crazy. Raging Bull, The Producers. Inside, BT. I don't see that too often. I think that's still in print. All Women. That version's not worth anything. Books down there. My shelf is up here. Okay, well, that's gonna do it. Worms. That's gonna do it. I'm gonna check these and see what I'm taking. A minimal success at the Restore. I picked up Welcome to the Dollhouse, which is a Todd Solondz film. It's a film I've not seen. All the other ones were pretty scratched up, so didn't take those. And the cool thing is, I was waiting in line, and the guy came, one of the guys that was working behind the counter came out and said, "What do you got?" I said, "Just a movie." He said, "Go ahead and take it." And I was like, wow, that's really nice. So that's gonna do it for the Restore. On to the next. We're at the National Pawn in Raleigh. National Fine Jewelers, as well as fine Blu-ray sellers. We're gonna see if they have anything. All right, we're gonna start down here. This place is tough to film in because there's a lot of people working and kind of keep an eye out. I'm doing it nonchalantly, so might not be able to get all this, but Demons from the Cast, full screen. 07. Weird. Never heard of that. Android Apocalypse. Is this the... Okay. Chris Jericho? Never mind. Thought that was a Seagal film. Man. Best of Ronnie. Door. Okay. Looks like a bunch of garbage here. Never heard of it. Blood. That might be out of print anyway. Double check. nice. Lucky. There's a specific crocodile hunter that's worth money, out of print. Good things about this actually. Is this all region English subtitle? Maybe. Be as discreet as possible. That's why I'm not talking much, guys. So I gotta trade off talking for just being, I don't want to get kicked out, you know? Wayne's World, Tomb of the Collection. Almost Famous. I might have to snag that depending on price. I'm not for $4. Checking out this new thrift shop, AZ Thrift in Raleigh. I've never been here before. There's a Cause for Paul's right next door, and then a Goodwill next door to that, and I plan to hit all three. So let's see what this place is all about. This place does have some media. We're gonna look at the movies obviously first. Some are 50% off, 25% off, etc. Takes Two. That's out of print. Movie I grew up with. I don't care too much to see again, though. This is the Boosters Millions. Maybe we'll fetch a bit for that. Okay. I noticed they have some big box games over here. Just really cool. These boxes are only 50 cents a piece, and these are not easy to find. It's a lot easier to find the discs, so I'm gonna snag a bunch of these, man. This is OG Command and Conquer. Like, this stuff is not easy to find. Unfortunately, they have taped all over it, like, terribly. Box of instructions on it. Yep, I'll take it. Like, I think I'm gonna take all these. I'm not gonna lie. Sim Park. I'm gonna double check and see how badly they're all taped up, but if it's gonna be something I could fix. Instructions only. Yeah, well, I'm gonna take a closer look at these. All right, so I did end up getting a bunch of these big boxes. Some of them have the games, some of them are just boxes, but big box PC games go for quite a bit, and there's a few here that I'm gonna keep in the collection, like Roller Coaster Tycoon and Command & Conquer. That's, I believe, an OG Command & Conquer, man. It's hard to find those. And I have all the CDs and discs, so. All right, I'm gonna put these in the car and head over to the Cause for Paul's over there, if I'm aiming it right. But yeah, I just dropped off those games in my car, and I'm heading next door here to the Cause for Paul's. Never been to this one. Ooh, we've got a big drop here. Oh, I can do it safely. Cause for Paul's. It'll be a nice little challenge climbing that to get back to the car. Let's see what we've got. All right, again, I've never been in here. Oh, well, it looks like they have the media room here. Let's see. Mm. 1968.
Understanding, training, and loving.
I have that. It's a good one.
Never heard of this. Just our Navy pile.
spray hole tester does them all. Hey. Oh, I thought it was just gonna be sealed.
You said you haven't seen this? You said you didn't see first one?
All right, so sorry I couldn't get that last bit of the pause for pause on camera. I started chatting with a couple of VHS collectors, but I got 2 upside down movies here that I'm gonna sell. Cube 2 Hypercube and Swamp People. Both could fetch me probably $5-6 profit. So not really finding too much for myself to keep today, but definitely one of those days where I'm gonna be, you know, making a little bit more than I'm spending, or a lot of it more in this case. Whoa, whoa, whoa. This is a Goodwill I've only been to once before, I think. I don't think I've ever gotten it on camera, so let's see what they've got. First things first, I noticed some games in there for $2 a pop. Nothing I really need or want. So here's the movies. Start down here. So these are probably movies I've never really gotten eyes on. Looks like pretty run of the mill. Not pretty run of the mill stuff. They have a lot, so they've got to have something that I need. But you know, as time goes on, it gets harder and harder to do so. People just like encroached on my space real quick. So I had to move to the side for a moment. Evan Law. I think that one's out of print. I think I have a copy. Ooh, this one might be water damaged. I definitely want to get the Criterion Blu-ray at some point. This is one of my sister's favorite movies. What up, Nicole? Persuasión. I don't think any of these are hard to find. The New Ben Hurt. No, thank you. Might be great. I don't know. But, I haven't even seen the original. Keeping up appearances. I doubt that's fetching anything. It's like 4 episodes. Yeah, it's worth checking. Gotta look behind everything. Won't feel satisfied until I gotten my eyes on everything. I don't think I have that movie on Blu-ray. So generic. Sadly generic. Unfortunately generic. Hold on to these. La Dolce Vita. Fellini. What? Hell yeah. Now we're talking. La Dolce Vita is missing. And that's why it's still here. Because it's missing the movie disc. Son of a bitch. Urban Massacre. Guru Capone Lala. Remedy. What was this? Oh, this is gonna be shit. I'm a sucker for these hip-hop horror movies. Persepolis. It's a shame about that. La Dolce Vita. I've never seen a Fellini film. Could have been my first. But no. Can't even read that song catcher. Never heard of that. Might look that one up. Okay, to the end here. Okay, I'm gonna check these discs and look up this song Catcher and call it a trip. At this new Dollar Tree I've never been to before here in Raleigh. Not having the greatest of luck in terms of finding stuff for me for the collection, but let's see if this Dollar Tree has anything. Alright, well they do. First glance, it looks like stuff that I've seen already, like older. Yeah, you see, so it's weird how different regions get different things. Eagle on Blu-ray. Interesting. I might grab that. Is it a special? I think I have these two. I don't have the first one. I don't know. Reset, that sucks. I bought this one, Hamilton book, a while back.
Yeah, have a good day.
You too, take care.
Chips. So a lot of good stuff, but just stuff that I've seen and picked up before. So actually a dude that worked there, he didn't look like he worked there, but he was just putting stuff out. He said that there were some movies back here, and he was putting new movies out. So I'm gonna take a look, because you never know, maybe this is stuff that I just haven't seen. It doesn't look necessary. Oh, some of it, yeah, some of it looks familiar. I don't know. Right there. I hope I shrunk. Okay, yeah, this is like really old stuff. Mail order monster. I thought this one might have been older, but it's not. Shadow effects. Marentau, there you go, Marentau. Which I believe I did pick up on Blu-ray pretty recently. Good on that one. Yaksa. Kids.
Oh! Hey man, the good, the bad, and the ugly is up there too.
Oh, sweet. Okay. I'll take another look. Thank you. That's the dude that was putting out movies. He's very animated. Apparently one of his favorite films is All About the Benjamins, which I think is just an average film. That's okay. Yeah, I'm not seeing shit here, man. And honestly, I don't know if I feel like waiting in line for a movie that I don't even know if I'm gonna enjoy. But it's related to Frankenstein, and that's why I'm interested. But I'm gonna go take a look up front again. So some of the ones you just, ooh, Pound of Flesh. That's it. Van Damme I don't have. I'm gonna sell my steelbook and keep this, because I'm not crazy about steelbooks. Bang Bang Club. Life. I take that on Blu-ray. So I don't know if those have more movies in them. Alright, I'm very nonchalantly filming inside of a place that I don't think will allow me to film. So I'm not going to say what it is, but I've got some PS3 games here. Jericho. I think I have all the ones here that I'm interested in. And again, I'm going to be as discreet as possible here. Hitchcock collection. It's one of those public domain things, so my camera work might not be great. Are these fetching anything these days? Yeah. Second copy of Basmati Blues I've seen today. Weird. Oh, some of these are worth quite a bit. Laid to Rest. Ooh, there's a good modern slasher for you, that ass. Some Blu-rays up here. Again, it's not trying to be very obvious with my filming, so bear with me, folks. Do not want to get kicked out this biatch. $1.03. I don't think I have that.
So they make two different versions.
Falcon here.
Those are like.
I know the angle sucks, folks, but I can't put my arms up in the air and be obvious about filming.
And they've been here a while, man. So
And there's one last
it's the size.
shelf up there that I'm not gonna film. So let's take a look at these. Snag this, I think. It's a Medal of Honor game, a later one that I never played. This series sort of fell out of existence, so I'm gonna give that a whirl for $3. Sorry I couldn't get this stuff on camera, but this is what I'm going away with. We're at the Cause for Paws in Raleigh. Let's see if they've got anything. Alright, wow. So first thing I noticed here walking toward the movies are $3.99 each in television games. Well, that's not terrible. I'm gonna have to resort to my list. Worm Whomper. I definitely don't have a Worm Whomper. That sounds real good. Stalker. Stalker. Shark. Don't have Shark. I gotta resort to my list. $4 is a bit pricey for a television game, but horse racing doesn't sound very fun. Check these out. Ooh, I wish that Naughty Bear was not a rental. I'd snag it if that was the case. Looks like really run-of-the-mill stuff right there, huh? Research on these, make sure I'm not overspending, and make sure I don't have them. Alright. And here are the movies. Start down here. I don't know why I start at the bottom sometimes. It's just however I'm feeling, man. There's no method to my madness. Just madness exists. That might be sealed version of that. I have it, so. 8 bonus movies. Jesus, this looks like it's gonna be a lot of public domain crap from like this. I want to say some of these are older. I might be interested in that, believe it or not. Alright. Mostly shit. Like, not even movies, you know? Most of the stuff is just pure garbage. I'm going quick. I still know what you did last summer. I wonder if this is out of print. No, I know for a while the Blu-rays were fetching some. I gotta double check. Is that sealed Billy Bathgate? I don't know if that's in print still. It's a forgotten movie. I've yet to see it, to be honest. Sometimes these could be hard to find. I'll double check it. That's that side. Midnight Meat Train. Wasn't a fan of that movie at all. IntelliSync. I thought it said Intellivision for a second. So much trash. Just garbage. Oh, what is this? Let me see. What? Oh, is this like a for your consideration sort of thing? Yeah, I think it is. Those are the versions that get sent out to critics and whatnot. Mamma mia, do 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 do. Fairest of them all, Miranda versions. Ooh, I don't think I've ever heard of this version. No, this is not the one with Sigourney Weaver. I'm gonna have to look into that. All right, things are looking up. Cube 2, Cube, another copy. This is saleable. Bound. I wonder if that's better. Desperately want to upgrade to the Blu-ray on that. I love that movie. That movie's so good. Bound. Such an underrated Wachowski film. Wachowskis. Okay. The Missouri Breaks. Marlon Brando and Jack Nicholson. What? Oh, young leave-in. Maybe. Black Wolves. I have no clue. I'm gonna look a bunch of these up, guys. Okay. Alright, let's see what we've got here. Alright, so as per usual, I'm gonna show you guys what I picked up to sell off. A lot of these are like the Mac. This is out of print, never got a Blu-ray. Brewster's Millions, I'm going to upgrade to the Blu-ray at some point. Cube, Time Cop, this was worth a bit. Found this off camera. Gladiator found off camera. Rose Red, all at that pawn shop that was, you know, that I couldn't get too much footage from. But yeah, that's an idea of what we picked up to sell. Onto what we are keeping. Start with a couple of Intellivision games. I believe this is a first on the channel. I've never found Intellivision games in the wild. Now, we'll start with Shark Shark. Shark Shark is supposed to be a pretty fun game. Not the easiest Intellivision game to find, but Worm Whomper is going for quite a bit. I cleaned these off, got the tape off of them, re-glued them, and this is going for like 50-60 bucks. This is one of the harder to find Intellivision games, which is really cool. I got this for $4, so definitely worth it. I wonder if it's a good game. I would imagine it is. When games from this generation and before this generation fetch that much, they're usually very, very good games, so I'm looking forward to hooking up the old Intellivision, which I do have, and checking out Worm Whomper, which sounds super dirty. All right, so a couple of these I got off camera at the pawn shop that will go unnamed for now, just so I don't get a lawsuit or whatever. Rampage, the Dwayne Johnson video game-based movie called Rampage, which was based on the old Midway arcade game Rampage, which I grew up playing and loved. This movie, not too bad. I didn't hate it. I thought it was a serviceable video game adaptation. Not too bad. And then How to Train Your Dragon: The Hidden World. I guess this is the third film, so I own the first two. Still haven't watched the first one. I've attempted it a couple times but couldn't get through it. I was tired. How to Train Your Dragon: The Hidden World, or Part 3. This is a 4K Ultra HD. Very nice. Treasure of Ruby Hills. I picked this up because it's an early Lee Van Cleef. Look at how young he is. Wow, fresh face. He must have been in his 20s. And Zachary Scott. So looking forward to checking that out. Another Western from the from the Cause for Pause. Marlon Brando, Jack Nicholson. That was enough to sell me. The Missouri Breaks. Don't know much about this one. Robert M. Sherman, 1976. So yeah, The Missouri Breaks. Don't know much about it. This is a Snow White film released by Hallmark that I had no idea existed. I like collecting just old folk tales that are remade over and over again by different countries, different distributors, different directors. And so this is one of them, Snow White, the fairest of them all. Next up, we have the X-Files, I Want to Believe. Now, this is in one of those Blockbuster Blu-ray cases, but I could carefully take the artwork off of the Blu-ray disc. And actually, you know what? I'm going to show you how to do that real quick. So not many people know that these are two separate pieces. A lot of times people will see it and be like, oh, it's a rental, I don't want it. But this, in this case, this wasn't even attached to this blue part. Sometimes it has like what we used to call elephant snot, like some sort of weak adhesive to adhere it. But this didn't even have that. So I'm just going to plop this in a Blu-ray case and we're good to go. So that is X-Files, I Want to Believe. I haven't seen this in so many years. It's been so long. Definitely worth giving it a rewatch soon. This one I got from the Goodwill in Raleigh, Urban Massacre. I'm a sucker for these hip-hop hood horror films. There's some alliteration. As you guys know, I'm a big hip-hop head. Guru from Gangstar, Capone from Capone and Noriega, I would imagine, CNN, and Lala, and then a whole bunch of other cats. So yeah, this is going to be a really shitty hood horror movie. Looking forward to it. The Snow Creature. I did a little bit of research. The She-Beast is a Barbara Steele film. And then The Snow Creature is a little obscure, I want to say 70s or 80s flick. So I'm happy that I picked this up because some of these are in the public domain and are hard to find and films I kind of want to check out. So, and it has a whole bunch of extra movies. This says it has 8 bonus movies. I only see 4 bonus movies, but hey, if there are more, I'll take it. Welcome to the dollhouse. We got fun and games. Batman Ninja I picked up, and I'm selling off my Steelbook because I'm not too attached to the Steelbook of a film that I've never seen. So I'm going to get rid of it, make some money, and I got this for $1 at the Dollar Tree. So it was worth stopping into that Raleigh Dollar Tree. Raleigh Dollar Tree. Also got Pound of Flesh from the Dollar Tree, a Van Damme movie for $1, brand new and sealed on Blu-ray. I'll take it. Look at that shot. That's a great shot. He's got his leg through the fucking window if you don't see it there. That's nice. Nice and goodly. We've got Igor from the same Dollar Tree. I remember picked this up on DVD in one of these videos probably 8 months ago and upgraded to the Blu-ray here. I don't even know if this is something I'm going to like, but it's Frankenstein oriented, so I'll give it a whirl. And last but not least, we have Medal of Honor Airborne. This came out around the time Call of Duty was just making waves, taking over the World War II army shooter. Medal of Honor, I grew up playing, of course, with the original PlayStation, and this is supposed to be a pretty good game, and it looks pretty sweet. Focusing on airborne, you know, paratroopers, things like that. So I'm looking forward to checking this one out. That's going to do it for this Thriftin' video, guys. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, feel free to give it a thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel and want to see more videos like this, feel free to hit the subscribe button as well as the little bell for notificaciones. I also have a Patreon and t-shirts. Links are in the description below. Feel free to check that out if you so please. Anyway, guys, I will see you all next time. Bored Cyborg out. We fell.